So let's look at Xander counter and defend. His opponent will commit his lead hand, and Xander slips in looking to counter to the body. Now also notice Xander pulls straight back, pushing off the toes of his lead foot while his opponent throws a counter hook. And also notice Xander's rear hand is ready to catch in case that counter hook connected. Now when I say straight back, I mean that when he throws that lead hook to the body, he's over his lead foot, which puts him on the left side of his line. And when he pulls straight back, he's still on the left side of his line. He doesn't cross the line to the right side until after his opponent throws his counter hook. So if you split Xander in half, his head would be on the left side. So let's add some beats to this. So the first beat would be slipping in. The second beat is the hook to the body. And then the third beat is pulling straight back, staying on the left side of his line. But now let's say Xander was a foot closer. Well, instead of pulling straight back and catching that counter hook while he was pulling away, he could have rolled with the counter hook back to his left, which means bringing this right shoulder forward or closer to his opponent and the left shoulder back or further away, and then catch that hook on that lead foot. Then what he could do is he could counter back with his own hook to the head, which would bring him to the right side of his line. And I'll explain more on that later. So let's add some beats to that. So how that would look. So he slips in right here. That's the first beat. The second beat is the hook to the body. The third beat would be rolling with the counter hook. And then the fourth beat would be throwing his own counter hook back, bringing him to the right side of his line. So when you throw that lead hook to the head, you could rotate all the way through, bringing your weight to your rear foot. But when you throw that lead hook to the body, you tend to get stuck on this lead foot. Okay, so I have one last scenario to talk about. Xander could have slipped in, thrown this hook to the body, but instead of rolling with the counter hook, catching it, and then countering back with his own hook, he could have rolled with it and then weaved under the counter hook, bringing him to the right side of his line. So let's add some beats to that. He slips in for beat 1, hook to the body for beat 2. He'll roll with the counter hook for beat 3, and then roll under for beat 4 to the right side of his line. Yeah, so after watching this clip, I thought it'd be cool to go deeper and show a couple of options that were available to him, but he chose not to do. Sort of like a path not taken or an alternate ending. So let me know if this flow worked for you guys and if it made sense or not. I'm going to do a part 2 soon with the same idea. And always, thanks for listening, and take care, everybody.